Hey there, Viewbots, this is Cyrock Omega, and welcome to Crusader Kings 2. So, it's been a very long time since I've recorded anything. That's because of school and stuff, and just lacking motivation. Like, I uploaded a video or two a little while ago, like a couple months, but like, pretty much saying the exact same thing, but again, lack of motivation, school catching up. And I just haven't really felt like playing Civ 5 or Dragon Age. I almost said Dragon Warrior. But yeah, Dragon Age, I haven't felt like playing either of those. But I've been playing a lot of this game. I really like this game. This is a grand strategy game made by Paradox Development Studio. They do a lot of games like these for different periods of history. And I believe it's a Swedish game studio. But yeah, it's the way you play this game is that you can choose any count, duke, or king or emperor in like high to late medieval Europe, and that's how it began. But then a lot of DLC, you could play as Muslim rulers, you could play as pagan rulers up here. It's like with the old gods, which you can start off in 867, or you could, like the regular game, you start off in 1066 and go up to as late as, start as 1337, but the game ends in 1453, which is fitting time. That's pretty much when the medieval era ended. That's when the 100 Years' War ended, and it's also when Constantinople was conquered by the Ottomans. Oh, those Ottomans there. Look at those Ottomans. They're mean. They're nasty. But, yeah, I am going to be focusing on... I am going to choose to play as the Emperor of Byzantium. Oh, yeah, and anyway, just all the DLC you can play as... It's like Tengri, you can play as all the kind of pagans, European pagans. And they even added some as far east as India. You can play as Indian rulers, which is pretty cool. But, anyway, I am going to be playing as... Byzantium, the Byzantine Empire. At the latest, it's pretty small. It's just a little bit of that. It's very, I don't even know if they can't even be king at that point. And as the farther you go back, the larger they tend to be. That one's kind of different. Bulgaria has expanded a lot in that instance. Yep, that's pretty small as well. The Latin Empire is still not doing too well. The Latin Empire is something very different. Third Crusade, well, that's pretty sizable. That's what is the de jure Kingdom of Greece. Third Crusade, I already clicked on that. The Alexiad, oh wow, we don't have any over there in Anatolia. Gotta fix that. Except I'm not even going to be playing as that. William the Conqueror, ooh, that's sizable. Look how far east they go. Stamford Bridge is pretty much the same thing. It's only different in a couple months. But I am going to be playing as the ruler in the Old Gods, which is, actually isn't quite as far east as this. But it does expand a bit farther north there. It's got some territory over here. But the reason I want to do this is because that'll be starting in 867 ends the game a lot later than if you start in 1066. I played as the Byzantines before, and I conquered pretty much... Actually, I could show you. Hold on. Go to the save games. Wait for it. Yeah, I played this game a lot. A lot of auto saves. Let's see here. Where is the most recent one? Hold on. No, this one? No. This is going to kind of show you. It'll show you the most of it. Yeah, it's big. Where is the nearest one? Most recent one? There we go. Almost over. This is to show you how much territory I have. It's a bit more than this. Wait for it. My guy's a drunkard. This guy's great. But yeah, I've got all of this. Everything purple is mine. I have almost all of like Finland down there. I've got all of like Western Russia. I go all the way down into the Arabian Peninsula and this. And I also pretty much have it all converted to Orthodox Christianity. Even Medina and Mecca. It's kind of crazy. Got a little bit in Sicily and Italy, and a lot in eastern Spain, and some scattered about in France. That's how great I am. Just imagine if I have 200 more years to do it. I'm gonna be more focused, and I'm gonna try and be more precise about just how everything is gonna go. I'm gonna just like choose my battle. I'm gonna try and be. This game can have a lot of dead air, I imagine. So I'm going to probably be cutting out a good bit of this. How long have I been talking? I've been talking for only 5 minutes, but that's still probably too long for a freaking Let's Play. So we should probably begin this. I'm going to be playing as Basileus. Yep, let's start it up. I'll wait for it to load. So, what this guy is actually the first of his line to be king. Apparently, just looking him up on Wikipedia, which if you just go here and click on this, it'll take you directly to Wikipedia for this guy, if that person did in fact exist. So, that's pretty nice. I'm not going to do it because I'm in the middle of a game here. So, yeah. I'm going to try and explain how this game works a bit. Right now, we are at war down here. I think they are trying to take my little land there. There are a few Muslim... What are they? He's a Doge, which is kind of weird. A couple emirates down here. This guy is part of a sultanate. But we're just going to defend our territory there. And once that peace treaty is up, we're going to try and take this Sicily there. Trying to take this area isn't going to be good because pretty much immediately they are going to... the Western folks over here are going to try and take this. And so this actually takes place before the Holy Roman Empire was created, before France was really together, before England was unified, and before the Normans invaded and all that. So this is a very different Europe than you see in other starting periods. The most consistent part is, well, Denmark area land-wise is kind of consistent, sorta, but they're pagan. Like all, like the Norse, Suomensosko, Slavic, Romuva, and the Tengri goes pretty far west. So this is a period that is geared towards if you want to play as a non-Christian, non-Muslim, actually Zoroastrian is good too. Like just a non-Christian or non-Muslim period. That's a lot of area that you can choose from. But anyway, some specific things that are you can do as the Byzantine Empire is mend the Great Schism. The Great Schism saw the Christian Church divided into two branches, Orthodox and Catholic. But if all 5 of the episcopal sees of the Pentarchy could be restored under Roman rule and the Orthodox faith, there may be a chance to finally reunite Christendom. Which pretty much means if I have control over Constantinople, Antioch, Jerusalem, yeah, Jerusalem right there, Alexandria, and Rome, we can. There will be no more divide between Catholic and Orthodox. That the Catholics would need to either choose to become Orthodox or would become heretics. Heretics in air quotes, because I mean, there's really not that much of a difference other than just who's in power. And the other one of intrigue is to restore the Roman Empire. If Rome and other key territories of the old empire can be reclaimed, the Byzantine Empire would win recognition in the eyes of the West as a true and rightful continuation of the Roman state. Because the name Byzantine Empire actually did not come about until after the Byzantines had already fallen. They actually consider themselves just as Roman as anyone in the city of Rome consider themselves back in like 200 AD. So anyway, pick an ambition, which we can choose to amass wealth, like we get bonuses for choosing all these. Right now, my learning blows, so I'm going to do that, and little events will occur that will make my learning improve. And learning is Okay, I should go over the stats. This is just... Diplomacy is being able to talk to people and make them agree with you more, I suppose. Martials, how well you do in combat. Stewardship, how to explain it? I think it's just about how gold, like how much gold you kind of acquire over time. Intrigue is how good you are at assassinations and spying and stuff. And learning, I think it's how good your religious stuff does. But so what we're going to want to do is raise our levy here. Oh, that's actually not very good. So we're actually just going to disband him. There's going to be a lot of words flying around the screen, so I don't... If you really want to read them, you can pause or whatever, but I know what's important and what is not. Because that's my authority. They've got 2,000 troops there, so I'm going to need to raise levies all around here to defend my borders. Alright, gotta... And get some boats there. How about, yeah, you get yours. How about you as well? You embark. Go here. We're gonna get him there as well. It's never bad to have... Well, it actually is kind of bad to have too many troops sometimes, but we are not gonna have that problem right now. We are not gonna have that too many troops. Oh, see, we got plenty of men there. So how about let's raise men there? You can both get in. You can get into your boats. I think that'd probably be enough men. That looks about right. And we're gonna kick this up to 4 times speed. And they'll get there very shortly. And I'm gonna be clicking and closing those things a whole lot. So right now they are the Alabid Sultanate is attacking my place, and their number of attackers is crashing up against the walls of the castle right there. And they're trying to take that, and once they control that, they'll move on to trying to take the city and the bishopric, and if I had things in these holdings, they try and take those. And I'm gonna need to try and get rid of them first. If anything is unclear about anything that I'm talking about, please let me know. You can embark there. You are too big. I'll just disband you. There. Actually, no, I'll probably move them back shortly to pick them up, because I don't like having such a small... well, I've actually got a decent bit there. So I'll just... No, come on, you guys. Get you guys together. Raise those troops, get 600 more. Oh, see, here's one of the events that I was talking about. Philosophy is not quite as popular these days as it was in classical antiquity. That almost seems redundant, classical antiquity. But you have found an old scholar who is willing to share his knowledge with you. Under his tutelage, you study the works of Plato, Socrates, Aristotle, and other philosophical giants. I know that I know nothing. That is a quote from Socrates. And my learning increased by 1 point. See, there we go. Now it is 2. Good job. I'm such a smart. You can get in there as well. Okay. You get on the boat. And get over there. We're going to want to send our troops to go defeat these guys. We have them pretty safely outnumbered by 1,000, so we should be fine. And so the heavens can teach us much, and you have been engrossed in the science of astronomy for the past several days. You have learned the names of celestial bodies and the various constellations, and how to use stars to use the stars for navigation. Your learning has improved. So it's just a comet and not an omen of the end times. Hooray! My learning increased another bit. And there we go. See, we are 65% towards winning. Winning! Ah, man, that was... I haven't heard that in a while. That was more, like... mid-2013 winning and all that such. But yeah, we just want to keep pushing on these guys. See, now we're up to 81. And now we're going to want to attack their territory as well. Since they only got 689, it should not take too long for their morale to completely drain, and then this war will be over. And let me see, what will I need? I will gain a good bit of prestige and a decent bit of money as well. My beloved father Barnos is concerned. My dad is concerned that he isn't married. All right, whatever. I'll find someone. Oh crap! I forgot to do something. I should have done something. I should have put it on Ironman mode. But actually, I'll finish up this video. I'll actually just restart it because I'm not really missing anything. And then I'll put it in Ironman mode, which is just kind of showing that I'm not screwing with anything too bad. Let's see here. Who would be good to marry? Yeah. In fact, this is probably just... I'll just leave it at this. I probably won't even do that. I'll just win this war as kind of a closure. And I will end this video a little earlier, I suppose. But yeah, I'll just come back after about the same spot, and I will be in Ironman mode, which I'll actually just explain at the end of this. Okay, still need a little bit more to win this, but it's only we've only got 561 guys, so it won't take long. Come on. Okay, 95. We're getting close. Don't need to do that since it'll be over soon. La 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 la. So if anyone has any questions about this game at all, just let me know in the comments and I'll be sure to explain them. And now we got 100%, so we won. And now we get all of this stuff because we can now enforce our demands because we got them completely, you know, defeated. You ain't gonna be conquering Sicily. Haha. We wins. Now we got a bit more gold and all that. We haven't gained any land, which is a little disappointing. We'll fix that soon enough. But we will get this all finished up. Yeah, just disband them and disband you. So that's our introduction, my little introduction to Crusader Kings 2. That's the name of this game. I forgot for a second. And how we're going to be playing and trying to rebuild the Roman Empire and hopefully conquer the entire map here. The entire known and somewhat unknown world. That'd be quite an undertaking. I've gotten sort of close-ish. Maybe a third, not even a third, maybe a sixth of the way before, but now I've got a lot more time, so hopefully we should be able to do that. Thank you guys very much for joining me. I'm Cyrock Omega, and have a nice day. Later.